How many of you can name 3 stereotypes of the typical sorority girl? I'm here to tell you that there are more to each of those stereotypes with good meaning behind each of them. I'm Alex Howie, and I am an Alpha Phi, and I know all the ins and outs, and I'm here to talk about the typical sorority girl and why we are more than just those stereotypes portrayed. I'm going to visit 3 topics. 1, how girls are selfish and all they do is think about themselves. 2, how they all wear the same thing and they match all the time. And 3, how there are standard sets set and nobody else is let into those. First, I will visit the first of 3 of the typical stereotypes. The first one is girls are always selfish and they only think of themselves. Alpha Phi is an organization that works on coming together. There are sisterhood retreats, which involve the whole chapter coming together, and they are together for roughly 5 to 6 hours, and we're constantly doing icebreakers, getting to know about each other, and getting to know how each of us work together, and how we should all become friends and quit hating on each other and stuff. And then we also hold the Red Dress Gala, which is for each sorority sister is requested to wear a red dress and sell tickets to this event, and we sell tickets to the auction, which people come to, and we find items to bid off, and all of that money goes to a heart organization to help cure heart disease. And then there are also competitions held to see which sister can gain the most service hours. So, for example, we have community service hours, and any of those hours can range from working at Heart Spring here in Wichita, Kansas, or you can go back home and be the Easter Bunny at your church. We all just have to sign off on those hours, and we're requested to do so many each semester. The second is philanthropy events. Each chapter in Wichita State holds a philanthropy event for their philanthropy. So, for example, we are holding the Taco Feast, which is April 25th through the 27th. It's all you can eat tacos, and you buy 1 ticket, and it's all you can eat tacos, and all of that money is donated towards our philanthropy, so our heart disease stuff. Second, I'd like to explain the second stereotype that is portrayed. Each sorority girl is exactly the same, and they all dress the same. Each sorority has values of their own. For example, Alpha Phi, our values are genuine, strong, and polished. So we are expected to be genuine, strong, and polished 24/7 all the time. So we need to look good and represent our chapter well. And each sister is also built with their own values that bring the sorority together. And then also that matching can help identify a chapter. So, for example, bid day and recruitment, each chapter is wearing a certain color, or we're all wearing the same thing. For example, recruitment day, you might all be required to wear a red dress. So everyone in Alpha Phi will wear a red dress. And then you might go over to Delta Gamma, and they all might be required to wear shorts and a t-shirt. So every chapter is different, and that's how we're able to tell each chapter apart. Lastly, I'd like to visit the third most stereotypical sorority girl. Sorority girls are all white girls who like Starbucks and like to party. WSU just added a new sorority to the Gamma Xi chapter, Lambda Pi Epsilon, which is for Latinos, and this was brought into Wichita State to diversify the collegiate offerings for Greek life. So Latinos are required. Doesn't mean only Latinos have to go to that sorority, but that is a Latino-based sorority. And then chapters are also expected to live to their highest potential, and they're always supposed to be looking sharp. So we're always supposed to be looking polished and strong as we walk around the campus. So all of us need to look put together at all times. And we do not encourage drinking and partying. So the whole Starbucks, drinking, partying, that's not what we are. In conclusion, I talked about the 3 typical stereotypes of a sorority girl and why Greek life is more than just those portrayed. So sororities are constantly being encouraged to join other campus organizations and philanthropy events. So just because we're holding our taco feast, we're encouraged to go to Phi Delt, whatever they're doing, holding it for their philanthropy event to help and encourage and build up those philanthropies as well. And then every girl is different, but every girl is expected to be on their best behavior at all times, 24/7. And then last, every girl is different, but every girl has a spot in a sorority. Though Greek life may look like a bad habit, there are so many different opportunities to be involved and to better yourself every single day in a sorority.